Uganda marked World Food Day with a celebration in Serere District where Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo, inspected stores from various exhibitors upon her arrival. In her address, Vice President Alupo reiterated that the NRM government, under the leadership of President Museveni, is dedicated to ensuring that all Ugandans have access to safe and nutritious foods.
We remain committed to climate-smart agriculture practices that ensure sustainable food production in the face of climate change. His Excellency the President has continuously called on all stakeholders, including farmers, researchers, policymakers, and private sector, to embrace climate-resilient methods to mitigate the effects of climate change on agriculture.
She commended the National Agricultural Research Organization, NARO, for its significant work in developing new crop varieties that are resilient to climate change and pledged the government's support to further their research efforts.
Allow me to commend the organizers, including Ministry of Agriculture, NARO, and the partners for choosing to host this day here at the National Semi-Arid Research Institute, which is one of the oldest institutions in Uganda for research and development, now celebrating 102 years. I am also delighted that 2 new varieties of beans and groundnuts are being released and launched today.
The Minister for Agriculture, Frank Tumwebaze, issued a stern warning to those attempting to encroach on institutional research lands, urging local leaders to protect these critical assets.
Your Excellency, I request you, like I once said in Cabinet, and I appeal to all leaders, let us fight and protect land for agricultural research institutions. LC5, I beg that we protect the land of this nursery.
Today, we are proud to share with you that we have been able to develop a variety that they call a purupuru. And this variety, purupuru, has supported this country in the breweries industry, where we have been able to help penetrate the breweries industry, produce a product they call Igola. All those who take Igola and are surrounded with excitement, that excitement comes from this institute.
Dr. Charles Owach, representing the Food and Agriculture Organization FAO, Country Director, pledged continued support in developing agribusiness practices to strengthen food security in Uganda.
Part of FAO, we remain committed to working with all stakeholders, government, private sector, academia, civil society, and also individuals, to build a sustainable, resilient, and inclusive agri-food system.
Agnes Chirabo, the Executive Director of Uganda Food Rights, acknowledged Uganda's progress in food safety.
If there is a country, if there is a place in the world where no one could not go to bed hungry, it is.
The 44th World Food Day has been commemorated under the theme, The Right to Food for a Better Life and a Better Future. I'm Nafka Farida and Andrew Sebira.